Okay, we're here with Neilus Keogh and we're going to get to know him a little bit. Neilus, how's things been going since you arrived at Nottingham?
Not too bad, yeah. I'm fairly settled in now at this stage. Obviously, I've been here a few months and we've had a fair few games in the league so far, so I'm fairly settled in with the boys and with the coaches and with the systems here, so yeah, so far so good.
And how are you finding the city?
Yeah, it's good. So I'm actually staying in the area. I'm staying with a few of the boys, so myself and Matthew Jarvis and Ed Styles are staying up the road in the house, so it's good. And it's close to West Bridgford for a coffee and stuff like that after training, so yeah, it's nice.
And what's it like sharing with the other boys?
It's not too bad, yeah. I said Jarvis not really that good in the kitchen and stuff, so I kind of have to help him out with that. But I said Styles is fairly good at cooking those meals and stuff, so yeah, it's grand. We're managing anyway.
Excellent. And so from a performance point of view, have you been happy with how you've started?
Obviously we played 4 and we've lost the last 3 in the bounce, so that's not ideal, you know. Like we started off well against Leeds in the first game of the league, so we were all hoping to kick on there. We had a tough one against Welsh at home that I thought we were still in the second half. And then we went away to Scottish and we didn't really do ourselves justice there, and obviously we're just after the Jersey game, so that didn't go our way. But I think the effort is there from the boys, but it's just a bit of accuracy issues and a bit of set piece accuracy and stuff like that. So like the forwards will have to rectify that and stuff, and then hopefully we can kick on. So like we got the 2 BNI Cup games now, so that's a chance for a few boys to come in and make their mark and also stick a claim for a place in the team. So hopefully that will up the standards again for the boys in the accuracy stakes, and then we'll just drive on from here.
Excellent. So a bit more about you. You were obviously in Rome last year.
Yeah.
What was that like as an experience?
It was good as an experience trying to live in like a major European city. So I was there for a season last year. Obviously going over, I had no language and stuff like that. So that was quite difficult at the start. But I got the hang of it after a while, and obviously Rome joined us, great sights and nice food and stuff like that. So from that point of view, it was very enjoyable. Yeah.
And how does the rugby compare from in Italy to the Championship?
It's different. We say the standard of the league wouldn't be overly different, but we say the coaching styles are a bit they're a bit out there, you know, they're a bit outdated in some of the clubs and stuff like that. But it is a very forwards orientated league there, so scrum, mauls and stuff like that. So from a forwards point of view, we say for myself, it was very helpful, you know, and stuff like that. But I am glad to be playing the Championship at the moment, because I think the standards is a bit higher, and it's more of an all-rounded game as well, you know. So.
And what was the big appeal about coming to Nottingham?
Obviously, I was over there and I'd spoken to a few boys who were mates with the lads here. I was there with Stash and Hofi and stuff like that. And then I'd been asking around and I'd heard some good things about the coach Martin Haig and stuff like that. And obviously he's an ex-second row as well, and so I thought that he'd be a big help for me, was there for my own development and stuff like that. So all those factors kind of played a part in me deciding to come, yeah.
Excellent. And what got you into rugby in the first place?
Would have started off when I was about 12. My father would have been chairman of the local club back in Limerick, so I started out with Bruff Rugby back then. All my older brothers would have played for that club, and carried on into secondary school in Limerick, where all my older brothers would have went as well. I had 3 older brothers in the school inside in St Munchin's. Then I went to university down in Cork, so went there for 4 years. Then I moved to Dublin to work, so I was working in insurance up there, and I was also playing for Lansdowne at the time, Lansdowne Rugby. And then I got part-time at Leinster for about 6 months, and then from there I went over to Italy, and then from Italy to here. So that's kind of the pathway I've been on here. And
is there a particular inspiration you've got in the game that you look up to or would aspire to be like?
In the game itself, I suppose, obviously being Irish, there are a few kind of iconic players there. I suppose Brian Driscoll obviously is a great Irish player, you know, and say for my own position, Paul O'Connell was always a kind of a source of inspiration, I suppose, because he's from Limerick as well, same as myself, so he's obviously someone to look up to. But yeah, those kind of few players as well, I suppose. And
I know one thing the fans noticed was your appearing then disappearing beard as well. What was the story behind that? Or?
Yeah, I think a few of the boys had a part to play in that. Calla and Silky were kind of thinking, because I haven't shaved in a while, then if I shaved my head it would look better and then grow the beard even more. But then after a while, I kind of got sick of it, so I had to shave it off there last week and just kind of change it up again, you know. So it's just a bit of laugh, because you kind of got a fair bit of time in our hands. You're just kind of messing around and you do things like that. So it's not here to stay anyway. So obviously.
So you're not planning anything special for the annual Movember?
I might do Movember actually, yeah, because over in Italy I actually did one as well, so I had these long sideburns and stuff like that, so I might go back to something like that for a good cause, you know, so we'll see what happens.